Hi, I'm Kat Weichsel from Pate Group, and today I want to share a lists tip with you. So in Microsoft Lists or SharePoint Lists, you can now create a new kind of modern view called Board View. I want to show you how this works and how you can customize it. This list right here is a communications calendar, planning list, and we have a status column that we use. It's a choice column, and so it's going to be the perfect use case for a new board view. To get started with creating a board view, you come to your Modern View menu, and you come down and click Create New View. So you see the typical options, list, calendar, and gallery. Now there is this new one called Board View. So let's go ahead and give it a name. I'm just going to call it Status. And I'm going to say that I want to organize the board by the status column. So it's giving me the only choice column that I have where I can select just one item. That's what you're going to need to have in order to use this board view. So I've got my status column. Now I'm going to go ahead and click Create. So what it produces is this lovely board view, and all of my list items were just set up for planned as the status. We hadn't really gone beyond the planning stages for any of these items. From here though, I can actually start moving these around in board view to update the status. So I'm going to say this announcement is already in draft and just needs approval. This sneak peek is actually ready to publish, and the project details have at least been assigned. So now I've updated the status just by clicking and dragging these items to the appropriate section. Something else you can do, as you'll notice here, we've got these items displayed and we see certain things from the list item, but maybe we want some more details. So what we can do is select that menu again and come down, and there's an option to customize card. If you click on that, you'll see this card designer, and it lets you actually design your card. So you can move things around, you can remove some of these from your cards, and you'll kind of see this happening live as you do this. So I just took away the description field. Maybe I want to take away the author, but I want very much to see what those dates are for when it's the draft is due and when it should be published, and I even want to see the content type. So you can really customize these cards to look the way you want them to. You can just save it, and once I do that, I'll close this. Notice this card got updated and it has all of the things that I wanted to show, but these other ones don't. I don't see on here the dates for some of these. That's because they aren't in those list items. So all I have to do is click on this, open up the item, and then I can see, oh, there was no date in here, so I can go ahead and add the date. And now we see that that level of detail is now on the card. So once that content exists in the list item, it will be displayed on the card. So that's how easy it is to actually create these board views. And if you come back to your regular view, you'll actually see that that status was updated just by my clicking and dragging those items around on the board. So this is a really nice option. Obviously, you know, it's much faster if you've got a lot of things that you need to update than your kind of classic idea of coming in, selecting an item, editing it, and changing your status manually this way. And of course, there are some other ways you can do that as well, but you'll see that the board view may give you just a nice new way to look at your items and get those updated really quickly. I hope this helps. Have fun with it.